guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica and I blog at thesocialspeechy.com. I will make sure to put a link across the screen so you can go and check it out. I wanted to start a YouTube channel because when I decided to go into speech language pathology, I was on Google looking up videos like day in the life of a speech language pathologist, tips for grad school for speech language pathology programs. Like, I was just trying to get my hands on anything and everything SLP related. And honestly, I could not find any YouTube videos that were current, number one, or number two, relevant to what I was searching for. So I was like, you know, maybe when I start grad school, I should document my experience on YouTube so that way in a few years when someone else is in my shoes kind of scouring the internet for answers, they can hopefully come upon my videos and get the help that they're looking for. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about myself first. As far as my educational background, I got my first bachelor's degree in 2012, wow, that is crazy to say that out loud, from the University of South Florida, go Bulls. I got it in public relations, mass communications, and then I went to work as a certified personal trainer from 2012, and I'm still doing that now, actually, so 2017. So I've been doing that for quite a while, but back in 2015, I actually decided that I wanted to pursue speech language pathology. So I decided to go back to USF and get a second bachelor's degree. Now, I decided to go that route because my first GPA was not stellar, to say the least. So I wanted to kind of give myself extra time and make myself a more appealing candidate for graduate programs, which it was successful. It did take an extra year of time, but it has been so worth it. I've learned so much in that extra year and just made so many connections and had so many experiences, and it's just been so worth it. So I finished my second bachelor's degree in communication sciences and disorders May of this year, 2017, and I start grad school for speech language pathology at Florida State University, go Noles, in August. I am so excited. I actually opted to do a part-time distance program, so it's an online program and it is part-time, so it's going to take me 3 years to complete, which is kind of a bummer. But the reason that I chose to do that is because I start a new job, I should say jobs, plural. In August, I am going to be working as a speech language pathology assistant and as a PE teacher at a private school that's local to me. They're both part-time positions, but in my head, if you have two part-time positions and you put them together, it's basically like you're working full-time. But, so it's a private school that's local to me, and they serve students with learning challenges, so I'm really excited. I'm a little bit nervous because it's my first job in the field. But I know that it's going to be so good for me, so I opted to do that instead of doing a full-time graduate program because I did have that option as well, but I wanted to be able to work and just gain that experience while pursuing my degree. Plus, I'm married, I'm an older student, I'm 27 years old, this is my, I'm not fresh out of college for the first time, so I have bills to pay, I have responsibilities, so I needed to be able to work and pursue my graduate degree at the same time. So this option just worked out for me. When I graduate in 3 years, so I'll be 30 when I finish grad school, which is a little bit terrifying to think about, but we're just gonna take it one day at a time. My intention is to work with the pediatric population, and I wanna do animal-assisted therapy. The SLP who I'm going to be working for in August as her assistant, she does animal-assisted therapy, and it is incredible. I'm hoping to be able to show you guys some of the behind the scenes with that. So that is kind of my educational background, my SLP goals, and all that kind of stuff. And then I thought it would be fun to just give you guys some personal information about myself, just so you can get to know me a little bit better. I live in Florida. I've lived here my entire life, and I am married to my high school sweetheart, and we have two dogs, Buck and Harley. They're actually, one is laying behind me and one is laying in front of me. They are two big pit bulls, and they are the biggest babies, and I love them so much. So if you can hear some jingling around, it's their collars. As I mentioned before, I am a certified personal trainer, and I own an online business, Glisten Fit, which I used to YouTube for that business, so I'm kind of used to being in front of the camera. It's been a long time. I always talk with my hands, so this isn't me being nervous, it's just what I do. But I do that on the side, and I'm thinking that when I start grad school and my new jobs, that business is gonna kind of take a back seat just because my life is changing, my priorities are shifting, and all that kind of good stuff. Some other things about me, I do hand lettering on the side. It's just super therapeutic to me. And I also have a silhouette cameo, and I love just crafting and creating things. I just started a TPT, Teachers Pay Teachers store, so that anything that I create for my students, I can share with you guys. I'll make sure to link that in the description box below as well. My husband and I just got a new white Jeep Wrangler. That's been my dream car for so long, so that is, it sounds kind of cheesy, but that's one of my hobbies, is just riding around in my Jeep, listening to music or podcasts or whatever. It's the simple things in life, guys. Let's see, I love reading, and then like every other teacher blogger or SLP blogger, I love me some Target. I was actually at Target with the SLP who I'll be working with in August, just doing some shopping for our future classroom, and I was just like in my happy place, and she's like, girl, you are totally like the epitome of like a Target teacher. She's like, you just represent that like to a T, and that was such a compliment to me, like you don't even know. Team Target right here. And then I recently started getting into yoga a little bit. I figured that since my schedule is going to be so hectic starting in August, that I would kind of take on a hobby that was good for like my body, mind, and spirit, just to kind of ground me and center me. So that is a little bit about me. I'm going to do my best to keep these videos. I'm going to do some sit down style videos like this, and then I'm also going to do my best to do some vlogging style videos. So when I'm out doing like clinical hours and at my job at the school, I'm hoping, obviously I can't put students or clients on camera without their consent, but I want to just kind of show you guys like my speech room, like my PE shed, like just kind of like what I'm doing, my study habits, things like that. And then I have a lot of ideas for sit down videos, like tips for beefing up your resume for grad school if you don't have a super stellar GPA. Hello, like myself. I actually have a blog post on the socialspeechy.com that already addresses that, but I was gonna go in and add a video to that later. And then I also have, I just have so many ideas. I wanna do, I'm pointing over here because my closet is over here. I bought my first speech cart, and it is filled with toys and games and books, and I wanna do a haul just to show you guys how I'm starting to build my SLP toolkit as a graduate student. And that is pretty much the intent of this channel, is just to give you guys as much information about my journey to becoming a CCC-SLP. That way you can kind of take some ideas, take some inspiration, share some of your inspiration and some of your ideas in the comments below. I just want to build a community of SLP grad students or seasoned SLPs, honestly, just so we can all collaborate and inspire one another. I feel like as SLPs and SLP-to-Bs like me, we are always growing and we're always learning. There's never a time where you're going to know anything and everything about the field, so I figured that a YouTube channel would be a great way to just connect and share ideas the most efficient way possible. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I would love for you to give it a thumbs up, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos. I'm going to do my best to get up at least one video a week. It might drop off just a little bit when I start school. It's July right now. It is July 9th, and I don't start my job until August 3rd, so I still have a little bit of time to kind of prep and like mentally prepare myself for my new schedule. And then I don't start grad school until the end of August. I think August 23rd or 28th or something around there. So I'll have some time to kind of get in the swing of my new job before adding in grad school courses as well. But if you guys have any recommendations for videos that you would like to see, just leave a comment below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and check out my blog, and I will see you guys in the next video. This is how unlegit I am. My tripod is a trash can with a stack of books. It's fine. We're fresh. We're beginning. And there's Harley, dog number 1. And there's Buck, dog number 2.